Hello, welcome to my channel, Daily Pink Bear. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about my products. I'm gonna be showing you my sketches, some are part of my journal. Now, this one is it was my senior project. I decided to do a children's book. Never got published. It was just kind of like you were supposed to choose a topic for your senior project that you kind of wanted to lean on as a career, and I wanted to be a writer. And so I asked the librarian to be my mentor, and I love her. She introduced me to NaNoWriMo. She introduced me to so many things that I didn't know about, and I actually started to write a full book. And then by that time, I think it was half a year. I wasn't gonna finish it. It was gonna be like pretty rough. And NaNoWriMo was basically gonna be done by the end of December, I think. So she told me to just like, you know what? Why don't you do a children's book and present that? And since you know how to like kind of like you like to draw and paint, create something out of that. And that's what I did. I ended up creating, I know it looked like Mr. Cuckoo, but it's actually named Mr. Goo and the Cloud by me. I thought Mr. Google sounded cute. It's like that's how it starts, and it's pretty rough, but that's Mr. Google right here. He's pretty red and he has a purple shirt and he's puffy. And basically everybody is so happy and colorful. The whole book was about a flood that happened and how it kind of like destroyed like a lot of things, and it wasn't that great for everybody, especially for his home. You can see his colorful home. See, everybody's flooding. Yeah, these are the creatures that basically grow up to be like Mr. Google. And this is how it all started. Like, as you can tell, Dr. Seuss, the Lorax was like one of the biggest inspiration for this one, because I kind of wanted to make it as like an environment thing. You can is that ending with his grandchildren, but let me see. I'm kind of going all over, but basically what's going on is that the clouds are having a party up there, and that's why it rains a lot. And basically it's needed in the ecosystem, but for Mr. Google, it kind of like messed up his property, his house, and kind of restarted him in his life. And he hated rain, and basically it's just teaching kids that don't hate rain. Like, rain is good, and yeah, sometimes floods happen. This is his house, and that's okay, because plants, animals, they love it. And this is Mr. Google right here. As you can see, proud of this book that I created. And when I presented it, I got lucky. Well, I guess lucky enough to show it to a teacher, and she's like, she was telling me that her students will love it and that I should try to do something with it. And I was 17. I didn't really think that far enough, so I was like, oh yeah, sure I will. Never did, but I got it photocopied, and then like I had to show my before ideas, and yeah. So that's how I wanted him to look like. I kind of wanted him to look a little creepy, but then I'm like, oh, it's supposed to be for kids. Kids are gonna hate that. Yeah, it's the title of it. Mr. Mumu and Momo. Momo is the cloud that made it rain. This is one of my most precious things that I have with me, because it does really remind me of how creative I was and that I could do way more with it. See, it's like that hard. Decided to do it like these. Yeah, Mr. Google and the cloud, which is Momo. So that's one. And even back then, I really loved to do creatures and stuff, or just kind of create things out of my fantasy, not fantasy, but out of my imagination. And I was like, oh, one day I want to do a comic, something like that, but I haven't yet. And this is one of my first drawings in this sketchbook. It was around the Iron Man movies, the second one. Patrick, I was trying to be funny. As you can see, it really sucks in the shading and stuff. There's another one. Then I also saved some from I created myself planners because I could never find perfect planner. It's like these. So I ripped it out. I was like, oh, that's an idea to keep. I always keep random stuff, but it's another one. I always try to draw like creepy things, and that's just not me. Like, I can do a little bit creepy, but they mostly come out like cartoonish. I don't know how to say it. That, like, those people that know how to draw creepy stuff or like do like little creepy things, it's like the coolest thing I ever seen. That's so cool that they have that talent to do it. I'm envious. Just kidding. It's pretty cool. Everybody has their own talent. But this is another one that I did. It's supposed to be a self-portrait. It's just basically I wrote songs there. Another one. I love Patrick. This was one of my favorite sketches right here. It's a tree creature. There's something about this one that I really like. I don't know, it's just very colorful and very simplistic. I was testing out some metallic markers. This one, I don't know if you noticed, but I love to draw trees. I love trees. They're so, look at that one. I'm really proud of. The trees are just beautiful. This one, I was staying with my uncle in LA. It's a little and I cannot really like draw realistic like I tried to. I've been trying to like stay on top of my drawing skills and just trying to make them better, because it's just good to do that. But there's another. It was supposed to be like a creepy type of shadow. I did it with charcoal. This was supposed to be my nephew. As you can see, it's very like cartoonish. And then that's not me. I don't know, I just drew somebody. Where is it? This one I drew when I was a senior. And This one, I started to kind of plan my tattoos, but like music notes and stuff, and a tree, of course, and then another tree. Because I was trying to draw creepy, but as you can see, it turned out very cartoonish. Like to even like I drew whatever I thought I wanted. This weirdest thing. I don't know what that was supposed to be. This one. It's all just pencils, regular pencils. I used to be afraid of pencils, but I mean pens. They're all regular pens, but they're just so cool the way they form like texture and stuff in some of the drawings. And then this one, I drew it as my inspiration for my tattoo. That was when I turned 18. I started drawing because I wanted a tattoo right when I was going to turn 18. And it's this one of those. And I took it to the tattoo artist, and he basically told me it was like I wasn't going to like it when I was older. And I followed what he said, and I still want it. And I hate the fact that he changed my mind for it, because he said that it was going to be too childish, and it wouldn't be like having a cartoon on your body. It wasn't adulty look. It wasn't an adult look to have. And I'm 29 now. I still want it, and I even have Tom Nook tatted. Never going back. I never went back to that guy. It was just like, anywho, here's this one. It's supposed to be like an owl head, and then it has hair like splatter. I have another like different one. It's like a sunflower type of creature that kind of inspired this one, because I was seeing like, oh, what can I do with it? And then this one, I really haven't given up into drawing creepy, so I continue kind of to try and do it better. And then here's that same tree creature that I showed you all. Just a little better. I just never finished the leaves and stuff. Then this random one, supposed to just like move around and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I seen these somewhere, and that's what inspired me. Like a video game, maybe. I'm 100% sure I seen it somewhere. A little ghost and his little ghosty son, kid. And let's see. This one, it's just like white charcoal and red charcoal. Pretty bad self-portrait, but I kind of wanted it to be more expressive, I guess. Pretty emo. That's tiny creatures. And this one, I don't know what is that. I don't know what was I trying to do with it. Honestly, I don't know. And then this is kind of where I was thinking of like, okay, what can I do to sell? And I was trying to do like little stickers of creepy kids, but then this supposed to be like a thing with multiple eyes. Right here too, here. Here's like this is kind of random, but this is like how desperate I was to create my own planner. that I was trying to make it cute, but my planner, the planner I require for me, it's not supposed to be cute. Let me see what I have here. Just like random like things. Oh, one, and that sword again. Porcupine guy. I think he was supposed to be like a smart, like spider type of creature. And then this is in 2013, actually. I went through a lot of phases of what I wanted to do. Like I wanted to do like graffiti, and then I was like, no, let's do creepy things. So what if I just like create characters and try to do comics, or just I feel like we all go through phases like that. So this guy in college, we had like sheets and stuff thrown onto things, or like the professor will put them like in certain like placements or put stuff under it to create like a thing about it. And I remember it's like this big charcoal thing. Maybe next video I'll show it, but it's this like huge it's like this big maybe, and it's basically like a bed sheet, and it looks like a ghost. When I saw it, it looked like a ghost, and I was like, what if I create a ghost creature? um and yeah, basically that's what inspired it. Let me see, he's gonna pop up again, but he has some relevance. Then so you can see realism is not my thing. um Clowns. This one, it's for printing stamp. I forgot the name of it. Then these. I have always loved swords, and I've been wanting to create like a cool sword, but I haven't. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you seen the Three Stitches, I think it's called. That's what. I was like, what if they're creepy? And then here's this ghost guy created this ghost guy. And the whole point of me like kind of showing everything was he was supposed to be like a teenage boy that kind of converts into a ghost when he wants to or when he needs to, and he has like kind of superpowers, but he's dead and there's no way of bringing him back or anything like that. That like that's just him. And then another one, this one. There's an anime that has like a bear like these, but I don't know the name of it. Self-portrait. I don't know, I guess this guy. I don't know. And he's so cute. Again, these are like character I was trying to create, and I was actually teaching my cousins and my sister how to draw and stuff. So like they stayed over summer, like my cousins in my house, and we would take like 3 hours in the afternoon. I was like, okay guys, let me teach you, you can draw these, and it was pretty fun. And that's where I created these. Like it gave me time to create things and teach them how to do like small things that I knew that I could teach them. And here's that owl creature that I was doodling. I don't know, the shading is just really bad on that. I was trying to like make it like crinkly and stuff. Couldn't do it. And this is like a character based on me. The shoes, man. There's like some stuff. Another self-portrait. Anywho, these two is what created so those two is what created this ghost guy. And then like him. That was an inspiration behind that guy. I was like, oh, what if he's a chill ghost who has anxiety, loves coffee, and scares people but hates the dark? And yeah. Yeah. I'm eventually gonna develop that character a bit more because I want my products to have meaning. So for that one, I specifically wanted him to kind of to relate people that have anxiety and have to do things out of their norm because they have to do them. I don't know, like me as I'm very introvert and I don't really like to talk to people or like make friends as much. And like I've worked in customer service like for over like 10 years, and that's part of the job. You're supposed to help people and help them find items. So you're like, oh, hello, like and I like at first I hated it because I started out as a cashier. It was pretty rough, but I really like pushed myself to just talk to people, make small talk, which I hate. And like it really helped me kind of like, okay, try to just like relax and talk to people, and in a few hours it's gonna be over. And that's what Ghost Fantasmita is all about. It's like just having to do a job that you don't have to, that you don't want to, but you have to, and having to survive on coffee. It's something that his motivation to just like, okay, I'm gonna do it now. And yeah. And then my most recent sketchbook, it's these. It's supposed to be like a tree, and I was supposed to do like little like bark creatures coming out of it. And here comes Ghosty again. You can see it. And then all these other little things. And here's that one owl creature that I actually turn it into a sunflower creature. And that one's watercolor. I draw it with watercolor and then try to do some textures. Something fell. And pencils. And that's when I was trying to create those like clowns. Basically that became the clown keychains. And then I started to do Ink October, and then I opened up an Instagram. I'm pretty sure it was in maybe like 2022 again. No, 2019. Have the date. And I posted a few drawings. Like that's like that first day that I opened up Instagram, and it was this one. And I got scared and I took it out, and I kind of regret it. Well, I do regret it. But this drawing, it's basically comes from my journal. I just didn't want to really show like the surrounding of it. So this is the original one. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and that's what I did. And instead of the color, I put the brain and stuff. And then here's the others. The cat one is just funny. It was so random. And this one was supposed to be like a tree holding a snowball. I just never finished it. And then I was trying to find like the textures to do that snowball, but I was watching, I think, Krampus. I was watching like maybe like a scary Christmas movie, maybe Krampus. I'm not sure. And I was like, oh, what if we do a creepy Christmas theme? Um, and this is when the idea of Nova and his bear friend kind of started to come alive. And this is when I started to draw like more of the stuff I wanted to sell and make stickers out of. That guy is what inspired this tattoo. I love pink and blue. So, but here, and that's it. That was like the last. There's nothing. And then this is where I kind of started to draw more of what I really wanted to do. I wanted to do like a vampire and goals and stuff like that. And I wanted to make the bear creepy, but I just ended up making it cute, and then you can see the bear's expressions there. Like, then here's another. Here's a shadow. Okay. It's just like that's how I draw. I'm not really. I like to. That's like my sketching until because I started to draw on. I think it was Sketchbook, and it's an app you can get. It's I think by Adobe. Uh, well, anywho, I had it in my Note Samsung. I think it was like number 9 or something. He had that little pencil, and that's how I started to draw some of my stickers. And then this year or last year, I actually got Procreate, and that's when I was like, okay, now it's time to start drawing more of these things. I kind of wanted Ghosty to be a little bit more simplistic, but it ended up that being Fantasmita like the way it is now. And yeah, I'm still trying to draw creepy. I I haven't given up. Like I think I've given up, and I haven't. Um, and then this one. That one's very cute. I'm still gonna work on that as maybe like as a vinyl sticker or something like that. But all these sketches are the ones that I wanted to do and make them stickers. For sure, this one used like there's Nova and his bear. Like that was the original creation. I wanted him to be like a little creepier, a cute creepy, but it really wasn't working out the way I wanted it. So it ended up being like how it is now. And this is actually a prototype. This is how small I wanted them at first, but I like how huge, well, how big the sticker sheet it was, and then it didn't work out, so I did them in a sticker pack. But here's my journal, just stickers, and I had these since 2018. I had it because I wasn't living with my parents then, and I was going through like a very tough time, and I really wanted to have like something to lay it all out without really saying it to anybody, but yeah, I really love to journal. Like these are like songs I did. Let me see if I can go a little close up. There, yeah, brown bear. That's as close as I can get. And I'm pretty sure you know Courtney Peppernell, Pillow Thoughts. That book. I love that book. One day I ended up at Barnes and Nobles and I saw this book called Pillow Thoughts. And the first like thing you read, I love that poem, and it just meant a lot to me reading it at that time. There you go. It's basically a jellyfish type of poem where like the jellyfish is called you. Look it up. It's a pretty like short poem. I guess it's very inspiring to whatever you're going through. Yeah, you should look it up. But here, I'll go on walks, and I started kind of like sketching that. Um, this one, I really love it. So basically, it's supposed to be like a paper boat in a floody room, and yeah, it's supposed to resemble my apartment back then, and just how I feel like basically a paper boat. And then this one's another poem, and I wanted to make it cute. So I have a variety of things. I like to test out a lot of techniques or types of drawings I could do. And then, of course, like I don't know why I really love like Guardians. The I know the title of the movie. Like it's embarrassing that I don't know it right now. But yeah, I'm blinking out. Anywho, I love the movie. I love the characters. Not a lot of people like it, but I think it's an awesome movie. I haven't finished it. Haven't finished Bunny. And I haven't finished the other characters actually. So Sandman was the only one that I did, and this one. Let's see if I can. Trees. I love trees. I mean I said it, but this one, like the throat is ripping out, and it's just nothing. Most of these drawings in my journal, of course, like they're very they have a lot of meaning. And around that time, it was like this is the one that I love a lot. And this one, I saw like a bunch of videos of creating like pockets and stuff like that, and I wanted to do it too. Just a bunch of random stuff. Stickers. And then Dolly Pink Bear when I started to create it. Like more, I guess. One of my guinea pigs and another one. Um and as you can see, like I said, I try like different techniques for journaling, drawing, scrapbooking, junk journaling. I think it's just, we shouldn't be afraid to try anything, especially if it's our personal journal. Like I've seen a lot of like very cute journaling and stuff like that, or very like cool sketchbooks that it's pretty like awesome how people are so talented, but then we kind of forget how there's like those minimal drawings that we have that, you know, they count as to towards your drawing skills. I don't know why I'm giving you a less going inspirational. I'm not really, but yeah. And I really like to write poetry too. Have a bunch of poems and stuff that I like to write too. I feel like creative people, or just like anybody that does music, draws, or plays an instrument, or anything, even like very like smart people. I'm not smart myself, but I feel like everybody has a creative side to them. Um, Anywho, off topic now. I mean, back to the topic. These were my prototypes, and this is what basically started it all. And these are the ones that I drew on Sketchbook on the app on my Samsung. And this one, once like the black ink kind of comes off still, and I didn't know about vinyl paper or like something to put all on top of them. That was like the first ones. And I was gonna do like little candies dropping, but I didn't really see the point of creating something like that. They're very cute, but and here's the original ghosty. All I did was basically just add more color to it and just make it pop more. And yeah, they were supposed to be like waterproof, but they're not. They're not. These are the ositos ones. This is how they were gonna be, but my machine kept cutting them over like the line, so I just decided, I don't know how that worked. I decided to just make it like in the little box and make them have their little pack. I think this way is cuter. You know, having a bulk of bears. And then of course it's gonna come with 2 sticker sheets. These 2 are different sizes, as you can tell. And then these, they were gonna be like free stickers. Whoever, you know, as freebies. And I wanted to do it as like a creepy version of my logo, but I don't know how I feel about it. It's cute. It's cute, but let me know. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you won't. It's supposed to be like falling down and stuff. It's cute, but I don't know. And then this was the original fish one. But I wanted it to make it waterproof. And the one I have in my shop now, it is waterproof. It changes like the color of it. Like it looks so weird. I thought it didn't work at first, but it does work. Once it dries up, it's good to go. And then, oh, so my clown keychains. They're all over my page because I've been working on like making them like tiny IDs and stuff like that. And finally, I was able to create these. You can see it. So they're gonna be like these tiny, and they're gonna hang on the keychain itself. Um, I think it's pretty cool to do something like that, and you know, add meaning to it, especially to clown. I've been creating like a little tiny ID to the keychains, the clown keychains. I've been working really hard on them, and I hope people do end up liking them. Maybe I'm not doing a pretty good job at promoting my items and stuff. I mean, if you see it, you like it, check it out, coffee.com, TikTok shop, and that's it.